At times, the road is so straight for long periods of time that you really need to focus even to stay awake. The concrete roads are once again in exceptionally good condition. Then there are bridges, so many of them over hundreds of rivers, indicating the luxury of West Java in terms of freshwater availability. I'm approaching Cipatuja now. There is a really long beach here where you can ride your motorbike comfortably through the beach. But it's almost noon and it's too hot to try that at the beach. Let's move on. This is the new bridge at Cipatuja. Last time when I passed through this area, I used the old bridge, which was in pretty dangerous condition. In most of these rivers, we can see dip nets, plenty of dip nets. They're mainly used to catch shrimps and other small fishes at night. This is a common sight in southern parts of India as well, especially brackish water lagoons in Kerala. Occasionally, there are areas that has undergone longsor or landslides. These are constant issues in mountainous areas, especially during rainy seasons. Another common sight is people traveling on trucks. Public transport is less frequent in this area and people often resort to hitchhiking on trucks. We are now passing through Sancang Protected Forest. The area is sparsely populated and plenty of wild animals inside this forest. The villagers told me about once having tigers in this forest in the past. We're going to get into a nice little beach located inside the protected area, but in order to get there, we need to ride a couple of kilometers through jungle roads. Hopefully, the motorbike can take it. At the entrance gate to the forest, you must tell your name and pay a small entrance fee. The road at this first section has a bit of worn out concrete, so it's okay to ride here. A few hundred meters deep into the trail, the track is slowly becoming difficult to ride. I'm a little bit worried. The road is definitely getting tougher and tougher to ride. This Bappa has come to show me the way. My motorbike is not a trail bike. It has flatter tires, and a puncture or a failure in these areas means big trouble and change of plans. But I can't resist the temptation to see the beach. Let's continue this
and go ahead and see it. After showing me the initial way and getting some money for that, the Bappa has turned back now. I'm on my own once again, trying to adapt my tour bike as a trail bike. I can see a lot of birds and they fly away at the sound of the bike. I haven't seen any bigger animals so far. Finally, the end of the trail. It's opening into this small village beside the beach. This is Sancang Beach. This is one of the few white sandy beaches in West Java, among the predominantly black sandy beaches throughout the coastline.
Sancang is a beautiful beach, but it's very difficult to get in here. You have to ride through a really difficult small track, a trail through the forest for at least 20 minutes. It's an abuse of the tire of the motorbike, but I really like this place. It's normally very quiet. Today there are lots of youngsters, and these guys actually rode their motorbike into the beach. It's low tide. Normally there will be water all the way until where I'm sitting. This whole beach is surrounded by a thick forest. It's called Cagar Alam Sancang, and there are animals inside. In the past, they used to have tigers in this forest apparently, and you can see statues of tiger at the entrance. It's a peaceful place. I want to sit down for a bit more time. This has been an amazing trip. I've gone to West Java, Central Java. Central Java is so beautiful. I've never realized how beautiful it is. After seeing those places, now I have set my targets of climbing Sumbing and Sindoro, as well as Mount Slamet, so that's the 3S. The youngsters that I saw during the trip, they were talking about the 3S climb. Some of them have already done 2, some of them are trying to do all 3. So I'm planning to do that as well, but I need a really long holiday. I can only do it maybe during December, and if I'm not going back to India in June, I can do one climb at the beginning of the trip and then one at the end, just like Chiramai and Ungaran during this trip. I have also realized that I need to improve my fitness. It's not at its best. I'm doing okay, but I still need to work on it. So that's something to look forward to. Right now I'm on my way back to Jakarta. I've decided to take this coastline road. It's a beautiful road, exceptionally good condition, no traffic at all, but you need to be a very good driver to take this road. There are long straights where you can ride your motorbikes at 110 kilometers, and then all of a sudden it bends, and the bends are really sharp. So you really need a good driver. So if you're coming here using a car, please make sure that you have 2 drivers to change, and always anticipate curves. The curves are often followed by bridges, narrow bridges, so you need to be very careful. But the road is just like a Formula 1 track. So nice to drive. So they got this barracuda, the fisherman. It's fresh right from the sea, and I'm gonna grill this and eat it right here. This is the fun thing. This is so cheap. This fish is only 1 kilo. It's only 30,000, and this is like 800 grams. And they're going to grill it for me. I think it's still alive. Really? Yeah, it's so fresh. This is one of the best parts of the holiday. Resting on a hammock after riding for 3 hours in the morning, and the fish is getting ready.
The Bappa at the village has grilled the fish on sticks. The sticks are going right through the fish. This fish is so fresh. I literally saw it being caught from the beach. This is the greatest thing about traveling through a coastline. Cheap, fresh fish barbecue.